Right now, a judge just ruling today that 3 people charged with felony murder in the drive-by shooting of 9-year-old Cailee Knight will be held in jail without bail under Aniah's law.
Yeah, that law allows judges wider leeway in withholding bond under certain circumstances. Now, according to testimony today, Ariel Curry was driving the car used in that shooting, and the 2 teenagers, Tyrone Williams and Darius Lucky Jr., sprayed the house where Cailee Knight was sleeping with bullets. She was hit and died.
Fox 10's Brendan Kirby is live right now at Government Plaza with the very latest. Brendan, we learned a lot today.
Yeah, we did, Shelby and Byron. We learned from testimony that a week before this shooting, Cailee's older brother stole a gun from Williams's apartment, and that when he was later confronted in the parking lot, he fired 3 times at him. That seems to have precipitated all this. Detective Jermaine Rogers testified that Williams eventually got that gun back, and the police found 3 shell casings from the parking lot of his apartment complex. Those casings matched 6 casings found at the Rhett Drive shooting and 17 casings at a shooting that occurred a little more than an hour earlier on Racine Drive, according to testimony. Detective Rogers testified that the Racine Drive shooting was at the home of Curry's ex-boyfriend. She says that a teenager who was in the car told police that it was Curry's idea to shoot at that apartment, but that she didn't actually fire a gun that morning. Detective Rogers testified that surveillance video tracks the car Curry was driving, leaving from her apartment in 8 Mile and returning, once shortly before and after the Racing Drive shooting, and again before and after the Rhett Drive shooting. Detective Rogers testified that Williams admitted that he fired twice at the house on Rhett Drive until his gun jammed. Others in the car told investigators that Lucky fired an AR-style gun. He says police never found that weapon, but that it's consistent with 10 .223 caliber casings found in the road outside that house. Mobile County Assistant District Attorney Madison Davis pointed to the criminal records of all 3 defendants, including multiple instances in which they violated probation, skipped court dates, or otherwise failed to comply with judges' orders. And Mobile County District Attorney Keith Blackwood says that he's pleased with the ruling.
The community is safer. These 3 individuals were involved in multiple shootings. They are involved in criminal gang activity, and our community is safer today because they have been locked up pending trial.
Sergeant Jeffrey Corley, a gang investigator with the Mobile Police Department, testified that Lucky is a member of 2 different gangs in Mobile, including one that he says is probably the most feared in the city. Reporting live outside Government Plaza, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.